know, just show some love and respect
but you supposed
to
to
the
be
culture.
some more.
This nigga's talking in the fuck
Yeah,
while we doing this
yeah,
shit.
yeah, we doing this shit, bro.
We got a pussy ass list. I ain't gonna lie, we got a pussy ass list.
So you put a list together then.
What's the name? What's the name of them dropped the ball? But if that would have made it, baby, I would have.
Get a package.
Get a bag. Boy.
Keep going.
Let's get it.
Alright.
I'm scared. Hi, Pops. How are you?
Nah, man, you can drop the ball ass nigga, man. I'm ready to punch on you, man. You ain't coming because you supposed to have fans already. Come on, man. So fast as that.
You ain't see him?
No, where he at? Where Kimo?
Y'all didn't see?
That's why y'all was laughing, huh?
Nah. Well, he on the he probably on the line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, already.
I thought he probably
Nigga, man, look at you. What's this, man? I'm ready to throw this shit across the room.
Motherfucker.
You don't even do it.
Nigga running around all day.
You just supposed to. What you mean? I bring the drink.
Understood, but when I sent the signal out a couple hours ago, like, yo, somebody...
You was supposed to have fans in the cut for months.
Darn, first of all, I love to fight so much that when I am fighting, I'm like, damn, I hope I
First of
don't
all,
end.
get it right. He love the race. You gotta understand what he got with the niggas. Nigga come in like, yeah, me and my girl had a race.
Had a race.
That's his lingo.
So you enjoy it. You enjoy it, bro.
It's like they say when you break your arm, it grow back stronger. Every fight you got, it gets... Yes.
No.
Every fight you have, you learn and you grow. Think about it. By the time you're like 80 years old, you done fought over everything.
It's a cool theory.
It's like you know the strategy.
Yeah, me too. I'm in a similar situation, but
if you old enough, right? Peep game. If you old enough, right? You dealing with somebody that you want to deal with long term, whatever.
yeah.
You mature enough that if you fight about something, you learn and you grow. So you ain't gonna fight about that same thing next week. Once you fight about that one thing, we should both be on the same page of, all right, that's over and done. We ain't fighting over that. We over that. So think about it.
Wish it was that easy.
Whatever it should be, though. It should be, though. See, because if it was, by the time you like 60, 70, you done fought over everything in the world. There's nothing else to fight over. Like, we chilling now.
But
You know what I'm saying?
60, 70, you don't even want to be like, what you want to do? Like at 60, 70, ain't like you can hit like what you
don't
want?
wanna stress
When
at
women go
60,
through
70.
menopause and shit like that.
You 60, 70 now. You got kids.
Ain't it over after
Your
menopause?
son bringing home girls, and the girls got friends. You pinching the ass on the tables and shit. That's what I aspire to be when I'm old as hell. And on a harmless level.
60, 70, I'm still trying to be on some young shit.
No, men. I think men can still get.
Nah, they say
60,
women.
70.
No. They say women go through another like a hunger on some sex shit like 60, 70. That's a fact. Look it up. 78. They said women still.
Wow,
They still out.
I'm not sitting right here. Am I not a female?
All right. So what's your opinion? What do you mean?
Oh, so disrespectful sometimes.
How is that disrespectful? What do you think? You don't know nothing
I
about
ain't
that.
trying to hit that at 60, 70. Who the fuck trying to fuck you at 60, 70?
Yeah, that too.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
That too though. Nigga nuts down here. Nigga bang bang.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. You never heard that women at like 60, 70, they go
like
through another
50s.
sexual peak
yeah,
again.
they're like 50s and 60s. They like.
They go through. They want that work again. I wouldn't. I ain't gonna front. You know what? At a certain age, you say shit like that. But once your kid is grown, like really,
You are full of all types of shit.
No, that's word
when
to my
your fucking
kids.
daughter brings home a nigga your age,
That's
you're
word
going
to my
to be
kids.
livid.
Listen, that's word to my kids. Once my daughter is grown, she's grown. My nigga. This is what I'm saying. Niggas, that's people want to like. If you want to act like we gonna talk like niggas gonna stay ignorant, like what? No, if she's grown and she's dealing with a grown up, how the fuck who are you to say?
So you're
who
okay
she
with
gonna
your
deal
19-year-old daughter dating a 50-year-old?
Yeah, she grown.
Man, once she's grown, what the fuck are you really gonna say? Especially if she moved out of your crib and it ain't like he ain't beating the shit out of her. She happy. Who? What the fuck is it your business? Truthfully. Like that's me being that's my mature answer. I would think you would appreciate that. So you want a nigga to stay ignorant? Nah, man, I ain't with the bullshit.
I just think it's ridiculous. But.
That's another.
You can go a little higher than 19, but if that's
I didn't say 19. I'm saying like 21. My daughter
I
21.
said 19. You said yes, alright. She grown. At 19, you still
Yeah, that worked too, but 19 and 21 ain't much of a difference. Why are you acting like it is?
19 to 21?
What you would
Is
do
it
with
you?
come on, 50-year-old?
19 and 21 is about the same fucking, like, what's the difference is that they can't buy alcohol in America. Alright. First of all, a 19-year-old, 9 times out of 10 ain't bringing, if they still live in your crib, ain't bringing a certain, because of, like, nah, nigga, if she dealing with you, you must have your own. If you my age, you gotta have your own. You get what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna be no bum ass 50-year-old just around. You get what I'm saying? You 50 years old and you dealing with a 19-year-old. I'm pretty sure you got your own.
And you think there's not some bum ass 50-year-olds dealing with
I'm hold up. First of all, I didn't say there's not. I'm saying that if she's dealing with a 50-year-old nigga that's handling his business and about his, and she's happy,
We're not
what the
talking
fuck can
about
I really
50-year-old old ass nigga.
Okay, but we don't. It could be a ain't shit 50-year-old nigga.
That's a different
We
thing.
not talking about an 50-year-old nigga though. Is what we
You talking about
saying.
nigga that got shit together.
Yeah.
That's different.
But what if she
First of all, I'm not with.
First
First of all, who would be with any of they daughter dealing with an ain't shit nigga at any age? Period. I want my daughter dealing with an ain't shit nigga. Period. No matter what age he is.
But what she gonna do if she do though?
Cause it's inevitable. At some point, we all did an ain't shit nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, though.
Yeah.
What?
Niggas deal with ain't shit bitches a lot too. Mm-hmm. Certain ages don't matter. If you 16, she's 16, yeah, that don't matter. We both ain't shit. Even if I'm a good person or not, we still have ain't shit.
When you say deal with, when you say dated, you mean like boyfriend, girlfriend, or you mean like fucking? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Ain't shit.
that.
Like, I don't feel like I'm trying to go through. I don't think I've ever had a girlfriend that was like an ain't shit girlfriend.
Wait, he's not on the show anymore?
Huh? Yeah, he done so.
Wait,
And what's
hold
funny
on.
is niggas called it.
They don't want to give
And
him
niggas
some
even
amount
thought.
of money, and then they don't want to give him some producer credit and some other credit. I don't like Ashanti neck, man.
She's a bird.
You said you don't like her neck.
Yeah, I don't like her neck.
Let me see.
That's some bullshit, but like,
Nah, shit be standing out. What you mean though? Like, you know, it damn near look like it's one.
like her head, make her head look big, like her neck struggling to keep her head up, man.
Yeah, you gotta play that. I was just talking to my man about that shit earlier.
I love you, but I got to go home. Hi, Tom. Miss you.
That's about 600 unsubscribed from since Joe
600,000
You're
subscribed.
so
Unsubscribed
skinny.
from Complex.
Fire.
That's super.
You're mad skinny.
You see him?
very
That's a
much.
fact, nigga. It's skinny as hell.
You want some vegan shit? I'm heard. You know, this the best freestyle I've heard in the last.
I ain't
And
gonna
this is what I'm saying. And I'm not no black thought nigga. Yeah.
And I'm not a nigga that's gonna be ignorant just about them old niggas. I respect what he did. I appreciated Lane's, Tory Lane's joint better than his.
If them 4 hoes did me, shorty, it won't be a 5th chance. My whole stretch from South France to Brisbane, and they attached to the arms like wristbands.
I'm not saying it was better. I appreciated it better.
And I love Tory Lanez. I'm a Tory Lanez fan, but I ain't like.
I
was too cheesy.
I'm not a Tory Lanez fan. I
But
fuck
you
with the
fuck with
freestyle.
it. I always knew he could rap, but I never been a black thought. Like he fuck with the roots, right?
Yeah.
But shit start to come full surface when you start to like. I listen to his tax tone view. I start listening to views and shit. Then I see like Son get like he's one of the best rappers who naturally rap.
But it's funny,
like freestyle, writing.
You ask certain people will tell you Black Thought one of the best people. We not gonna.
Yeah, we not going. That's a fact.
Jesus and Judas, Caesar and Brutus, I see intruders, avert your eyes. I told you keep out of the hood, circumcised.
Told you keep out of the hood, circumcised.
fuck with some of the stuff he was saying, man, but as a whole, the shit was too long.
You know, it's funny. The Meek Mill shit was long too.
He was saying
shit.
something the whole time.
Yeah.
Listen, nah, he
As some ignorant shit to say.
Man, this shit boring, man.
Why so long?
That's what I'm saying. I respect. I played it like 2
First
times.
of all, he rapped for 10 minutes straight and he talking though.
I respect that. That's one thing. That's one thing. When a dude is rapping or speaking about a certain subject, you can't even have an opinion on it. You can't even have an opinion on it.
Nah, but you
can have a motherfucking what Plasma said. You can't have a motherfucking opinion on it.
Nah, you just want to hear the ignorant shit though. Nah, for a fact. It's okay to say that.
No. You know.
Because I agree.
Listen to me.
But it's funny. We
One
just
second.
said.
Has there ever been a nigga that was woke that people called whack? No. Once a nigga speaking intelligent about something, they never.
Nigga could
Period.
Whack.
Name them.
Whack.
No, but I'm saying the public don't label a nigga.
Whack.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I think they could have switched up the
We
beat.
had just said though,
He
bro.
actually saying something, but
We had just said like.
Him?
yeah.
No, I can't say nothing bad about him per se. I'm just saying generally, once a nigga speaking about certain things,
They know.
like
people
a
just
rapper,
gonna say,
a rapper could talk about guns, drugs, whatever, but they
Nobody
categorize
gonna call
Pac was
Common-
good.
nobody gonna call Common whack.
Tony Ayo was trash. They gonna level. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? Once you woke, Common is good, Nas is good, Black Thought is
But you wanna know
good,
some
everybody's
shit,
good.
I'm a big Pac fan, and Pac was woke and conscious on a lot of shit.
But he's a trash rapper for
Like,
which
he
I
was a
know.
trash rapper.
I know this, but I'm saying
He
generally,
wasn't lyrical to me.
general.
I love him, but to me, he wasn't that lyrical to me. Man, Pop, man.
I don't want to get too far off topic because that's a whole nother thing. But once you woke, they gonna label you as good. Like, that's what I'm saying. But in my defense, I don't need to listen to 13 songs to know if I like something or not. You don't realize if you like the book on the last page.
True.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Did you read the whole book? Why the fuck I gotta read the whole book? It's 8 chapters. I'm on chapter 6, dog. I'm alright. I respect what he's talking about. All of that. But people acting like whole.
I think it's fire.
I fuck with it.
That story of
Y'all
OJ shit was insane.
Y'all niggas ain't fucking with it, man. When y'all niggas played Blueprint for the first time and kept playing it and kept thinking you fucked with that. You play this 1 or 2 times, you ain't fucking with it for real. You like it, it's cool, but you ain't
This shit
fucking with
is
it for
bad,
real.
man, because
You ain't fucking with it
it's
for real.
so much fucking
You talking about 444, yeah.
disposable music, dog. Like, this shit is getting ridiculous, man. This shit is getting ridiculous, man. Drake gave niggas the blueprint a long time ago, man. He told niggas take their time, cook that shit up so that shit could be the story.
He
the
can
soundtrack
say
for
that
your life.
when someone else is writing what
These
you have to
niggas ain't giving
perform,
that.
you can say whatever you want to say. If you're not the nigga writing it, you can say
Oh,
whatever.
you still don't think Drake writing that shit?
That's not what I think. I heard it, and you heard it.
Oh, money, new women, gotta keep it bouncing. The girl of your dreams to me is probably not a challenge.
I don't gotta think about nothing. There's nothing to think about.
And it's really more so you just questioning whether he wrote everything. Whether he wrote it or not is almost irrelevant at this point. We don't know.
It's
You know what I
whether
mean?
you
Like,
care about it.
yeah,
You care
it's-
enough. Some niggas don't care, and that's
That shit make me want to cry, man.
It's rough, man. It's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
I'm gonna give 444 just 444 and damn. I'm gonna go back and try to get this.
I
You
gave
wanna fuck with Damn Neva?
I want to play the re-release.
No.
Damn, it's
They
back.
reversed, yeah.
He said the story's it's a different story back. I didn't really hear the story going forward, but apparently the story is told better backwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
They
that.
Alright.
re-released it.
I can't believe
I try to give.
Damn was undeniable.
That's the thing, man, and that's the thing. And when I hear things like that, it made me feel like I'm doing something wrong. I'm changing. Me and these brothers be on the same page of music. Now all of a sudden, an album that I don't even like to begin with is gonna sound better backwards. I don't know what's going on anymore, man.
This shit fucked up.
I'm not saying it's gonna sound
Music
better.
shit is
know what's
fucked up
going
right now,
on anymore.
man. We need a savior, man.
Black Thought, 10 minutes. I'm the only nigga in the room that don't really care for it. It's me. It is me.
Agree that it is his best shit, but you can't deny that it's one of his best.
But
He
you know, I
wasn't
think,
woke. This woke shit is ruining the culture, man.
not necessarily.
Yes.
No. We
Yes.
need it. It's needed. Just like the ignorant shit
it's
is
not,
needed.
That's not needed, but people need to understand. Just because something isn't woke, that don't mean it's not good.
Right.
That's true.
People don't.
Since what we worship gangster rappers.
Right.
It was
on the
only
streets.
gangster rappers at one point in time.
That's true.
The problem is people don't. For some reason, people feel like they can't like two things.
Because niggas is dickhead. And niggas is not as seasoned as we are with the culture.
People feel like they can't.
I just think people just like to draw shit in the sand.
Yeah, like if you just because you like Dipset, you can't like Black Thought in the Roots.
Right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
so
Like you just
corny.
like why not?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Should I get bashed for saying that wins and losses is better than 444? Should I get
No,
dragged
you
for
shouldn't
that?
bash that, 'cause I heard
How?
that.
No.
I heard Wins and Losses was fucking fire when it came out, though.
Wins and
I heard like
Losses
7
Still
songs.
is.
Oh, it's fire. It's undeniably fire.
Yes.
Yeah,
I heard 7
still is.
songs from it.
The whole thing. You see, they're like, yo, that was a good album. Woo, woo, woo. But then it's like, okay, 444, damn. Like they go back to it. It's just like when they say like, who do you like right now in rap? Who's doing whatever? They always say Cole and Kendrick. But then when they see something like this with Black Thought, everybody go crazy. But when you ask them, so who you feeling right now? They don't say Black Thought.
Don't say Black Thought.
Sci-Hi the Prince album came out.
Fire.
To me, he got one of the best albums all year.
Fire. I love him. I've been following him since 2010.
He got one of the best albums.
Fire. I heard his album was stupid. I heard G Herbo. I heard Humble Beast was fire.
Herbo joint. So why when we talking about albums, they're not bringing that up because niggas ain't woke enough.
I don't know. But like I said, I think that
people always go back to that.
People can't like two things.
Come on, man.
I don't understand that. People just act like they can't like two things. There's always gonna be a part in time that this is the version that I picture in my head every time I see him. I might like all the other versions, but this version right here is the version of Jay-Z I fuck with. The American Gangster Jay-Z, that's Jay-Z. Right. You know what I'm saying? The wins and losses, Meek, that's Meek. You know what I'm saying? Or the spilling drink bub, that's the bub I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. You're right.
That's true. Niggas is not scratching the surface of what they was.
Facts.
But we love that so much that we gonna give them a chance.
Right.
Yeah. We'll give them a chance. I'm not gonna treat you like that nigga though. That's the difference between me and him. I'm not gonna treat you like you that nigga. Mm-hmm. But I am gonna give you a chance. Because you deserve that chance.
Right.
It's over.
Here's the thing why I respect his point of view, Pop's point of view on music. Like, he's a casual listener. He don't give a fuck what they do in their personal time.
Right.
And I can respect that.
He appreciates the music.
He just likes the music, which is cool. I understand that.
Definitely.
When you go into his world of things, maybe he might judge certain things different. But as far as the music world is, if a nigga do whatever, he don't care. A nigga can rap, tell on the stand, do whatever. Pops is gonna play that nigga music the next day like nothing happened. I respect it. Drake write his raps, don't write his raps. He gonna play the music. I respect that.
Right.
Me, the interview. How can you like someone if you don't even like what they talk about? How you listen to their music the same?
That's how I feel, yeah.
You know what's funny is we're like that, right? We're in the minority of people like that.
I understand.
Most people are Pops. Most fans are Pops. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I still do now, but I remember being in high school in my room in the radio with the headphones plugged into the radio because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Listen to the drama hour, trying to tape it so I can play it back.
Right.
When you know what I'm saying? Like, K-Slade playing all this stuff you're not supposed to hear on the radio.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that was, talk about what a time to be alive. That was a time to be alive, bro.
You know, the whole mixtape DVD era when that boom, that was a time. It's people that you're not thinking about. It was so
mad.
And the thing with back then is everybody had a look.
But then, and even then, what I'm saying is like how it was, how I semi-agree with you that it was mad rapid because you picked up a White Owl mixtape or a Sycamore mixtape. You know what I'm saying? There were at least 5 people that you don't know their name today because they're not rapping anymore. That was on there.
And the difference between a lot of those tapes and now is you knew a lot of those niggas.
You knew them because
when you walk into a room and you know everybody, it's different.
Yeah.
When you walk into a room and you don't know nobody, the room seems big as hell.
Right. Yeah.
When you walk into a room and you know everybody, the room's small. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You pick up a Metro album. I'm telling you, it's just the same amount of rappers it was back then and now. Like, everybody talking about everybody rap now. It's the same amount of niggas, bro.
No, I think this was more, but
look, we always say the same thing. Back in the day, the Boom P nigga was rapping. It was mad niggas rapping back then. You peeped who they was, or you didn't. It was mad niggas back then.
It's a top off anyway, pause.
Top.
They having the whole team.
I gotta stay whatever, at least one more before the shake. When you shake out again,
Thursday. Yeah, we got time.